That's right, guys. In today's episode, we're going to be building two most essential farms that every hardcore world needs. A super efficient XP farm and an emerald slash totem farm. These farms will help us enchant gear, trade with villagers, and stock up on totems of undying, which are so important for survival and especially for a hardcore world. Also, stay tuned until the very end because I have an important question to ask all of you regarding the futures of this hardcore world. Your feedback will help us shape the direction we take moving forward, so I really want to hear from you. Alright, let's jump right in and get building. Alright, so as I said, we're going to be building two really important farms. We already have this farm which produces a lot of iron, and I'm really happy with it. Also, it looks really good. So yeah, I really like how it looks. It's cool, it's good. You can see the iron golems drop down there, and yeah, we get iron. But on this episode, we're going to be building two really important farms, which is an emerald farm. I also want to build a gold farm, but we can do that on a later episode. Before actually, let's go grab some food. And I don't like this, so I have to farm manually, grab a bunch of potato, what's that? Potato, and go to the smelter and smelt them. I mean, it's good. We have bunch of potato. From now on, this is potato. And I go to this super smelter farm, and we drop it there. Switch the flip, and you can see the giant furnace is working. And we grab the potato from here. But this isn't so efficient, and I'm lazy. I don't want to keep doing manual work, so before building anything, let's go ahead and build a potato farm and a carrot farm as well. I think this is a good place to build the potato farm. This is funny. Yeah, so let's go ahead and terraform this place. Alright, so it's a flat place right now. This is where we're going to be building the potato farm, but to do that we're gonna need some villagers. So I'm going to our mansion that we built on the Esgaroth, the lake town, which is really good actually, but I still need to finish building. There's still a lot of empty places. We're gonna be doing that very soon. But let's grab a villager, and I really like moving through these canals and these streams, and yeah, this looks really good. And if you haven't checked that episode, please go back and check that. And also, while doing so, please consider subscribing. It'll help a ton, and I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for subscribing. I will assume you did that. So we have villager number 1. So let's go and grab villager number 2. He's coming with me, and yeah. Again, I really like this streams. So we're gonna need some little bit of material, so let's go ahead and grab a bunch of this. I also grabbed this mangrove thing. I purchased it or bought it from this wandering trader here. You can see it. I have never in my whole life, Minecraft life, played with this mangrove, and I really I never saw it or played with it or grabbed the wood, and that looks something. Yeah, so let's go ahead and chop down some wood and keep repeating that for a while. And I think I'm gonna be building the potato farm. That's funny, with this type of food that I have never experienced with. I grabbed a third villager because we're gonna need 3 villagers to work for us, and yeah, let's go ahead and start building the farm right now.
A few moments later.
Alright, so I got actually carried out, and I built this beautiful looking, it looks like a barn, but there is like the potato farm inside, and the carrot farm inside, and the villagers doing all the work for us. It looks really good. There is this door here, and you go and you find me. There's the villagers there that like producing this. Oh, and we already have some like food ready. But yeah, I really like it. And I like when I built it, I wanted to make it look a little bit more beautiful, so I got carried out. I put this like animal thing here. I also this small farms here. This one for wheat, I think. This one for carrots, and the other one for potato. Yeah, so I really like it a lot, but that's not what we're that's not what we were planning to do on this episode. But I just like needed food, so I built a farm. It looked ugly, so I made it look beautiful. But let's go sleep, and tomorrow we gonna be building the XP farm on the end, which is going to be epic. So we're going to the end, following this road, this long path that I built in the previous episode. Also, if you haven't checked that, please do. After this episode, it was a very epic and chill episode. Actually, it was one of the most episodes that I have enjoyed. Maybe because like the path was long, because I built bridges that were really good and insane, like this one that I don't actually like. But there are like some really good bridges that I built on the previous episode. So please go watch that. You're gonna enjoy watching it as well. But to not waste more of your time, we're at the end. The end room, I mean. But now we're at the end. So let's search for a place where we're going to be building this farm. Usually, to build an XP farm or an Enderman XP farm, you're gonna need a lot of material, like a name tag, bunch of blocks, leaves, of course, million leaves, and an endermite. And I actually didn't bring anything. So let's go back to the overworld and bring all the material we need. I'm a retard, don't mind that. So yeah, we're back at the end with all the material we're gonna need. So as I was saying, to build the farm, you're gonna need a bunch of materials, like actually let's put this one here instead, like a name tag and all. But this farm, it's very easy. You don't need a name tag, you don't need an endermite, and of course you don't need a lot of blocks. It's designed by this guy here, and please check the video for the farm and the tutorial. It's really helpful, and it's a super easy building farm. So yeah, we're at the bottom of the world, so let's place these leaves here, and so let's just go ahead and do. Okay, so move away, Mr. Enderman. Oh, there is a lot of Enderman actually. Okay, so we need to place a lot of water on these leaves to like for Enderman to like not teleport to the leaves. Yeah, no, go away. Yeah, die. That was actually really painful. I thought I was building with like the mangrove. I thought it acts like leaves, but it's not. Not villagers, but Endermen can still spawn on this mangrove thing here. So I built the whole farm and it didn't work, and I was confused why it's not working. Then I realized that I was dumb, and instead of building with leaves, I built with mangrove. So I swapped it all, and now let's test the farm and see how it works. That was actually really painful, but hey, the farm, it's working. And I actually shouldn't have used a like a sword with fire aspects, because I just burnt the armor stand. But that's fine. The armor stand, it's just for like sweeping edge, and I already have sweeping edge on my sword, so we don't need that. The farm, it's working really good. We were, I believe, at level 4 or 5, and we went to level 40 within just minutes. So it works as efficient as the normal farm with name tag and the endermite and all that. But this one, it's much easier. Of course, if you build it with leaves, not with mangrove roots, and it's like as efficient as the other one. So let's go back to our world, and now for the fun part, we're gonna be building an emerald slash totem farm, and not doing that. Yeah. And to do that, we're gonna need a lot of material and a lot of blocks, a lot of things. So yeah, I actually really like this farm here, this potato farm. But we need to search for a place, like it needs to be on the ocean and not near any block for like pillagers to not spawn like on a block. So within the spawn radius, it needs to be all ocean. And we have this big giant ocean here, not there, but I believe, yeah, here. So let's go ahead and go a little bit further and see if there is a place that looks good, and also close to us. There is like, this is a huge ocean, and we already built the this here. So I think this place looks good. It's still close to our base. You can see just actually you still cannot see it right now, but this is all the material we gotta need to build the farm. It's a lot, but we have actually most of the material already ready. So let's grab everything we need. First we need a crafting table. Where should we put this? On the ceiling? No, I think I'm gonna just put it here. So yeah, let's grab all the material we need. Some hoppers, some chests, and we don't have enough hoppers, so let's go ahead and craft some. So yeah, we also need some redstone, some redstone torches. So let's go ahead and make some. We need sticks and then redstone torches. All right, so this is all the material we need. We're still missing some observers and some magma blocks, so we're gonna go to the nether to grab some. We have here basically almost everything we need. We're still missing some like bunch of things, not bunch, but some things, and some glass. So yeah, let's go to the end to grab some quartz, because we need that to build competitors, and also to build a not to build, but to craft. This is Minecraft, not mine build. Actually, we do a lot of buildings, but yeah, that's never mind. So yeah, let's grab this, and also let's grab some magma blocks. I was going to say magma cubes, but no, this is blocks, not cubes. Even though cubes are blocks, or blocks are cubes. But yeah, never mind, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just like bored, but it's actually very satisfying, the sound of breaking. So right now we have everything we need except for more glass. So we're gonna go to like a nearby desert or beach to grab some sand. Here is everything we need. So I think this is a very big, nice area where we can grab a bunch of sand and destroy this turtle haven. Sorry, turtles, but I need to grab some sand. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and grab a bunch of sand, maybe a shulker box, and go ahead to our super smelter and smelt it all for glass. Alright, so let's go ahead, grab all the sand and put it on the smelter. And while we're waiting for the sand to be smelted, please consider subscribing. It will really help us a ton. And as you know, I want to become a full-time content creator. I already have a job that I really hate, but I'm just using it for money because we need money. But if you can help me reach my goal and my dream, which is becoming a full-time YouTube content creator, please smash the subscribe button so I can leave my job and quit it and become a full-time content creator. I would really help so, and thank you so much for the help. And if this egg dropped a chicken, you should also subscribe. So let's test it. Yeah, you see, you should subscribe. future me here. When I was editing this episode, I noticed I haven't put any names on this sign, so I went back to Minecraft to put some. And before doing so, I want to thank you guys so much for the support. All these names have been like really helpful. All the comments, likes, subscribes, they really help a lot. We still have a bunch of empty spaces for you, so if you want to put your names on one of these signs, please consider subscribing, drop a comment down below, and once all these signs are filled up, we're gonna put these names on like their proper places. Maybe building monuments or putting them on name tags on our equipment, or maybe on like mobs or something. But this will be the very first supporters of this channel, and hopefully when we reach tens of thousands or maybe hundreds of thousands of views or subscribers, these will be the very first people that supported this channel, and you will be always remembered. So if you wanna put your name on one of these signs, please subscribe, drop your comment down below. I will pick your names and put them here, and I want to thank you guys so much for the support. I won't be able to do this if it weren't for you, and if I wasn't reaching, I know it's still just within hundreds of views, but it's a start. Hopefully we're gonna reach thousands, then tens of thousands. But to not bore you with more talk, let's get into the building. So this is the place where we're gonna build our farm. It's within the ocean, not near to any blocks, so all the pillagers will be spawning here. Okay, so I am not sure what I'm doing, or if I'm doing things right, and if this is going to work or no. I'm really bad with redstone, and I don't understand anything that I'm doing right now. I'm just following a tutorial, which is actually really good. You can see it yourself, it's a description below. But yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, just following the tutorial. And to not bore you with this and how I'm building the farm, I'll just jump into the farm and how it works. So the farm is finished. It's working really great. Now we're here to search for some villagers with like the thing. Never mind, this happens all the time. I'm having seizures when I'm talking. And I actually don't see any villager with that thing above their head. Oh, we find one, and we have the bad omen effect. So let's go ahead to the farm and test it and see how it's working. This will be epic. Alright, so wait, why it's not working? I don't have the bad omen effects. I swear I have. I seen something there. Okay, so I went back to the pillager outpost and killed a bunch of pillagers, and now I have bad omen. So we started a raid, and let's test it out and see how it works. And okay, what happened? I think I have fire aspects on my sword, so this won't work. And with an axe, yeah, it won't work as well. We need a sword with sweeping edge and not fire aspect. Yeah, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and grab a sword and test out the farm and see if it's working good or no. Yeah.
One eternity later.
Alright, finally the farm is up and running, and let's test it for a few minutes and see how much emeralds we're going to get. Alright, so we have a bunch of emeralds actually, and these are also good. I grabbed some emeralds and some totems of undying here, and yeah, the farm is working really great. I definitely didn't have to go to the nether. I didn't have to fight some wither skeletons and almost die to the lava, and like grind bunch of skeletons for their skeleton heads. I also didn't have to go to the end and trap the wither below the bedrock and keep hitting it until it died and grab the nether star. I also didn't have to kill bunch of these creatures here to grab like bunch of XP so I can create a new sword and enchant it and make it a really OP sword that it's working for the farm. Yeah, I definitely didn't have to do any of that. But yeah, the farm, it's working great. And at the start of this episode, I mentioned that I will be needing your help with a very important question, and it's this. Do you think we should be using the totems of undying or no? I know they're like a very essential thing to, especially a hardcore series, but I think it will be considered as kinda cheating because we cannot die if we have the totems of undying, and this will take the name of the hardcore world, and also this looks really good. So yeah, drop down a comment down below if we should be using the totems of undying or no, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!